Hi Sag, this is Riverflow. I am going to do your monthly March singles reading. I've already laid out all your cards. So this is your energy, your partner's energy who is coming in or who you just recently met. This is the energy of the union. I pulled out all your cards. This is the third time I'm trying to do this reading. So, okay. I pulled some Soul's Journey cards. One card I got was Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. And I also have pulled Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So you might be very spiritual, very connected to spirit in general. With all the energy all around you, which wouldn't be surprising. Sagittarius is usually a very spiritual sign. They are like the philosophers and the travelers, and just really kind of a worldly zodiac. So I pulled some romance angels, and card that came out was Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So have faith in the universe, have faith in the situation. Also, you got a card, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And this will actually tie in really well to the reading. Bottom of the deck, I did have wedding. So this situation involves marriage. And this is just guidance, you know, take it as it resonates. So we start off with your energy. So you have Page of Swords with Two of Pentacles. So you might be, maybe you had some sort of a message, online message, or some sort of a idea. You might be trying to make a decision in something, trying to balance something out in some way. Maybe some sort of even offer. This is an air sign, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius might mean something to you. Often this is a card of like some sort of online interaction for me. And the next row of cards I got for you is the Emperor, Aries energy, Scorpio energy, Strength, Leo energy, and Three of Pentacles, so some sort of collaboration. Now this really is gearing towards some sort of a work dynamic. You may have met someone at work. Maybe you're in a position of leadership, some sort of authority, shows a lot of strength, and this could be some sort of collaboration that you're having, maybe with your employees, maybe, or people in management, other members of management in some way, within your department, possibly within the same company, of course. So this really much seems like there's something going on at work, like some sort of work romance. And you know, we know often with work romance, lots of times we don't really like kind of blending the two, you know, keeping business and pleasure separate, or and of course usually you know, coworkers aren't even always allowed to date, but definitely not, you know, someone a higher tier or higher level are usually, you know, it's usually a no-no in a company. So maybe that is some sort of a dilemma you could be going through. And then you just seem stuck about some sort of a decision you know, involving some sort of a union potentially. So you do seem to be just very much at odds. You don't know what to do. Someone you're very interested in, but you just, it might be like a taboo in some way. And then I also have Four of Cups. So with the Four of Cups, as you can see, it's a lot of disappointment. He's kind of dwelling on these three empty cups, and then the universe is reaching out a cup to this individual. So maybe you are receiving some sort of an offer, but you're you wish it was in maybe a different situation, on different ground in some way. And King of Swords, it's like you're trying to be logical, but something is, it's almost like your heart is getting in the way of you being logical. You're trying to make a mind over heart decision, but you're having trouble with it, probably because maybe what you have just come across is something very, very special, something that you could see a potential future with, especially given the marriage card. So just something to think about. So with your person's energy, we have the King of Wands with the Five of Wands. So fire energy, Libra, Sag, Aries. So this is someone you could, they're embodying this energy, someone very bold, creative, passionate leader. So maybe this is another, someone part of the management team, or like a business partner you have. And then Five of Wands, maybe like some sort of training, maybe some sort of training event or workshop in some way, leadership training. Maybe that's where you guys met. And then we get the King of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. So King of Pentacles, that's earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Page of Cups, water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So again, it seems like maybe this isn't necessarily a person, but it's some sort of work ground, some sort of business, something that involves, your day job or whatever, how you guys make money, and then you get an offer there. You get some sort of a love offer, it seems like. So, and with your person's energy, we get the Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles could be a new job. Maybe this person is someone new at your work that showed up, or maybe this person is going to make that sacrifice and going to get a new job, so they could be with you. Maybe they have decided to move on to something else, a different way of making money, and they're maybe going to have to be a little bit frugal for right now, just because maybe they are getting that new job, they're looking for a different job, and they're just going to have to kind of cut back on their expenses a little bit. So it seems like they want to make that sacrifice, because it seems like whatever it is that you guys have between each other is something very special to them as well as it is to you. And then you have Six of Swords. So they're moving on. They're moving somewhere else so that they can get that Ten of Cups, so they can be with you, because you are their Ten of Cups. They're happily ever after. So here is the dynamic of the union. So we start with the Hanged Man. So some sort of pause. Maybe you guys had some sort of instant attraction, but you put it on pause. You're like, we can't date. This is a work thing. This is some sort of collaboration. We can't pursue this. So it maybe took a pause, but then it seemed to come out of pause. And you get the Six of Wands, which is a very happy card. Victory, success. Queen of Pentacles, earth energy. So maybe an earth sign is involved, but just something very grounded, something with a future to it, something very fruitful and abundant, something that will last, something very nurturing, loving relationship, very fertile relationship. So, Ten of Swords in reverse. What you thought, or what both of you thought would come to an end, you guys decided not to. You are going to, it seems like, pursue this. You're going to give this relationship a chance. Like here, give your relationship a chance. You're going to give it a chance, because it could be your wish fulfillment. It could be your happily ever after. the Magician, everything you've been manifesting. This is maybe a magical gift from the universe. It just didn't come in the package you necessarily wanted. It wasn't necessarily the easiest thing to accept, but all your sacrifices will be worth it. Why? Because you get the Empress. So something very nurturing, something very fruitful, very fertile, could result in children, pregnancy. So be careful if you're not wanting that, because you also have the Eight of Wands, very fast moving energy. Maybe you guys are going to move somewhere together, but just very fruitful, very abundant, long-term, loving relationship. I also pulled some advice cards from Spirit, but before I tell you what those advice cards were, I want to show you what's at the bottom of the deck. So the Rider-Waite-Smith deck was the Four of Swords. So take a break, not necessarily from this person, but just kind of go within, do what you know is right. Something you won't later maybe regret. Oh, I wish I didn't let that person go, or, you know, what if? And just go within and, you know, what's your heart saying, what's your gut saying, what's your mind saying? Kind of evaluate all of them. Meditate, pay attention to your dreams. And then Page of Cups, again, some sort of a love offer that you've received. It's just maybe not very convenient that it happened through a work or business partnership. Okay, so advice from Spirit. You have the Chariot, so almost full speed ahead. Spirit is taking you there. Spirit is taking this relationship there. It is protected. It is protected. Three of Wands. Everything you've ever hoped and planned for in your life to have one day, it's here. This is, your ships are coming in. Your ships are here. Four of Wands. Again, Four of Wands. Four of Wands, this is the second time it showed up. So Four of Wands, union, marriage, celebration, with the Queen of Cups. So maybe a water sign is involved somewhere in your chart or in their chart, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but just something very loving, something very kind and emotionally fulfilling. So that's what I have for you, Sag. I hope you can take something out of that. Let me pull you a couple of Angel Answers cards. Please ask yourself a question or two, just depending on how many cards fly out. Go ahead and kind of envision them in your mind. And let's see, Spirit, what can you tell Sagittarius? What can you tell Sagittarius? What can you tell Sagittarius? Okay, that's not going to work. So the situation will improve. What else? What else, Spirit? Anything else for Sagittarius? Okay. Ask your angels. So again, meditate, go within. Ask for guidance from Spirit, from your angels. From whoever you pray to, source energy, you know. Ask for clear, discernible signs that you can easily understand. All right, so Sagittarius, that is what I have for you. I also have perfect timing at the bottom of the deck, so I don't know if that means anything. But that's all I have for you. I hope you have a lovely rest of your March. Stay safe and love and light.